A very good afternoon. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Homechoir. Welcome to Fun Friday. Today we are singing Ask a Policeman and other associated musical songs. And for today, I've got the window wide open in here, ladies and gents. Any sirens, any intruding passing emergency vehicles, I feel will just add to the ambience of today's marvellous programme. And I do hope you're all having a good day. Lots of love, of course, to everyone who's watching and is in the comments. And if you're watching later on, lots of love to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. If you folks haven't subscribed yet, do consider just hitting that red subscribe button. It will make my day and help us on our target of 3,000 subscribers. Please do also consider hitting the like button as well. Just show us that you appreciate what we do, as we, of course, appreciate you. Hello in particular to those people who aren't in the comments today, but who are watching. So hello to my dear friend Val. Val, I hope you're doing okay. Lots of love to you. Hello to Kit Kat. I'm not sure is here today. And if you are, well, a double hello to you. Hello to Anne and to Linda. Hello to Helen and Bill in California. Hi, folks. Hello to Katie and Sally and Annie and Sue and Tony and everyone else who's watching later on. And hello, you lot in the comments. I'm sorry, Christine, to read about Malcolm's back. I'm sorry to hear that. I do hope he recovers soon, and just tell him to take it easy. And I'm sure you'll look after him magnificently. And I saw from the top of the comments that Atty is singing for a wedding today. That's wonderful. It's so great to hear of people getting out and having a chance to sing together. So I hope you had a good wedding when you get back later on, Atty. And hello to Christine as well, and to Jill. Hello to Sue. Hello to Virginia. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Julie. Hope you're enjoying your breakfast. Hello, 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 Nikki. Good to see you. Hello to Ruth and Norb. Hello, folks. Puccini has just ended. Well, that's good timing. Excellent. So good Abend to everyone in Germany, and particularly into Berlin and Frankfurt and everywhere else. And who else is here? Well, there's Anna. Hello, Anna. Anna's not actually at home at the moment. She is elsewhere. She's gone out to do some much needed admin, and so lovely to see you, honey. Thank you for being here in the comments. That's a huge relief. And who else is here? Hello, Glennis. Great to see you. And all right, Terry. We got my old man's the Dustman, Terry. All right, so we'll have a nice bit of East End singing. Looking forward to that. Hello to Lisa. Those who've just come from Puccini, I hope it all went really, really well. I have to say, of all the works that my colleagues on SIC have been conducting, I did look rather enviously at the Puccini. I thought, oh, that looks so lovely. So I'm really glad you folks seem to have enjoyed it. Hello to Rona. Warm and breezy in Nelsey. Yeah, it's very muggy here up in Patchway. Once again, Nelsey weather. Infinitely superior to here in Patchway. Hello to Jean. Hello to Maureen. Now, Maureen, I'm really sorry that we missed your birthday on Wednesday. I didn't spot it until after I'd finished the broadcast. So can we all sing a happy birthday to Maureen for Wednesday? It's a very special birthday. So let's all sing together on for Maureen. 1, 2, oh no, my sound file's not worked. Hang on, bear in mind a minute. Bear in mind, I could sing it live, but I want everyone to join in. I pressed the button and it flashed up with a yellow warning sign, which means sound not found. Right, let's try it again. All right, there we go. Happy birthday, Homechoir, and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maureen. Happy birthday to you. Fabulous. I hope you had a great day. And of course, Gina, I wished you a very happy birthday yesterday. I hope you had a fantastic Beatles birthday. Brilliant stuff. So now look, things are jumping around on the comments. I need to just run a couple of quick sound checks. And I shall assume the fact that nobody's shouting, no sound means you can hear me. That's always a good sign. There we go. Fun Friday. And well done, everyone, by the way, for getting here for 1 o'clock. Bear in mind, this is the only week we're going to do this because I have a vital appointment in about an hour and a half. So, yes, thank you very much indeed for changing the schedule around and getting here. Just want to check the sound files are working. Let's have a bit of Sister Susie. Gosh, that sounds proper Cockney pub, doesn't it? Lovely. Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow. Lovely. Here's the new one. Good. And My Old Man.
Now is a little story.
That's it. That's the big. That's the climax of today. That's the big one to finish on for the weekend. And really looking forward to it, folks. Really need a good, cheery, fun Friday, as I think many of us do at the moment. Well, look, let's see how people are doing in the comments. Nikki says, Puccini is fast, but man alive, is it fast? Yes, absolutely. No, it is hugely complicated and very, very gallopy, but such a lot of fun. Really, really loved. Oh, shut up, England. Gosh, that man's voice. Okay, hello to Jill. No, everyone always asks, have you mastered the third verse? It's not a case of mastering, as mastering to the point where I could lead it on a live stream. Let me just get the lyrics up. Let's have a look. So this one goes, where is it? So, it's very, very cheeky, this one. Piles and piles of shirts piles and piles of shirts she sends out to the soldiers, and sailors won't be jealous when they see them, not at all. And when we say her stitching will set all the soldiers itching, she says our soldiers fight best when their backs against the wall. And little brother Gussie, he who lifts when he says yes, says, where's the cotton gone from off my kite? Oh, I can guess. And then, fifth the Susie sewing shirt for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they sewed asleep in thistles. And the saucy soft short shirts for soldiers, sister Susie sews. Give me another. I think next time we do it, I think it'll be there. But it's tricky. And I'm also slightly worried about offending people who speak with a lisp. So I just need to make sure that those two things are covered, and then we'll do it. All right? Brilliant stuff. So Julie's on her phone in the kitchen. Enjoy your breakfast, Julie, and hope all's going very well with you. Very naughty, says Alison. It is naughty, definitely. Emma has says they might change the E in the honours from Empire to Excellence. I would really like that. I have to say. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm thrilled and still honoured and still waiting for my BEM. But the fact it's the British Empire Medal, a little bit sort of in last century. I mean, I'm very, very honoured and very grateful. And if they don't change the name, I'm delighted. But if it's a British Excellent Medal, I think that would be a little more appropriate, particularly as we don't really have much of an empire left. Shh, don't say anything. Oh, thanks ever so much, everyone. That's very kind of you. Well, now we've got some nice stuff coming up on Sunday. I'll be telling you all about the Sacred Sing, including your Cantique de Genre scene. In fact, let's get ready to start, and I'll talk to you more about that in a minute, everyone. So we've got less than a minute. That's crept up on us quickly before we start our slightly earlier Fun Friday this week. Make sure you've got everything you need. It is lunchtime here in the UK, so I won't be offended if you sing whilst eating, though I would be careful. Don't eat a sandwich and try and sing Sister Susie's Sewing Shirt, so you're going to have to wipe your screen down quite a lot. Make sure you've got a drink handy. Make sure the pesky phone is on silent, which I need to do, just so I don't get bothered by a million messages from my dear friend Mark. Dear absolutely everybody, and dear Ben, just that's all on silent. And do enjoy today's rehearsal, everyone. As I said, if you aren't subscribed, do consider subscribing and hitting like. But in the meantime, let's go whoosh, everyone. Ready? 1, 2, 3, whoosh. Thank you very much indeed, and welcome all to Fun Friday. We've made it to the end of the week, and I have to say, I was talking to Anna this morning. I'm feeling so much better today than I was this time a week ago when this awful stomach bug struck. I was laid low, to say the least, and so full of the joys of spring today and looking forward to these fantastic songs. We'll start in a minute with a little warm-up song, Daddy Wouldn't Buy Me a Bow Wow, and we'll sing our new version, which of course is Daddy Wouldn't Buy Me an iPhone, which is a little sort of modern update, if you like. We'll then sing the beautiful Daisy Bell to get us in the mood to learn our new song today, which is Ask a Policeman. And notice it is, with the apostrophe there, it is a policeman. as in 2 syllables rather than a policeman. And for those of you not in the UK, this is entirely in keeping with proper English, if you like. We'll then sing Sister Susie's Sewing Shirts for Soldiers, or a very close approximation, before we finish with My Old Man's a Dustman, just my favourite music hall song, as performed by the great Lonnie Donegan. Now, just to check, hello Gina, who's shouting hello, and I'm not sure if I've said hello to absolutely everyone, but it is great to see you all, and I hope you're having a great day today. Now, just looking ahead to Sunday, so we've got this this wonderful broadcast coming up. We've got Elgar's Ave Verum Corpus, that lovely Ave Verum Corpus Natum, that lovely English tune. We'll then sing the Forêt Cantique de Jean Racine, and this is a very special performance. This is with Homechoir, and this is the first time we'll have heard the results of our Sing and Send project, other than John Kanaka. And we've had loads and loads of submissions for this. And of course, because you sang it 3 times, it stacks beautifully. And we've got a wonderful, rich choral sound, along with, now I've got to get this right, we've got flute, alto flute, oboe, cor anglais, baroque oboe, and cantele, as well as organ. So we have these wonderful instruments providing an ensemble. It is a totally unique, beautiful performance that you won't hear anywhere else. Do join us on Sunday morning for the premiere of your Cantique de Jean Racine. And then we'll sing the piece we learnt the other day by Thomas Ford, Almighty God, which has to be brought. We'll sing The Angel Rolled That Stone Away, and finish with the new recording of Great Day. So lots to look forward to on Sunday. But let's get warmed up, shall we, everyone? Here we go. Ready to whoosh and whoosh. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. If I could invite you all to ascend, please, to be upstanding. Thank you very much. Hello, Diane. Lots of people are saying hello to me in all caps. If I didn't say hello to them, that's absolutely brilliant. Dorothy says, we've already heard the results. Bar, Moo, Tokyo Lizard, you have indeed. You've heard all of these lovely sounds, including, which will be making a return, of course. But I think, and of course, you did hear John Kanaka, which was the first Sing and Send piece that we put out. But we have 3 in the bag. We've got Cantique de Jean Racine, I Waited for the Lord, and the Ode to Cheese. And so they'll be coming out over the next couple of weeks, along with another movement of my good friend Eric Wetherall's wonderful Portrait of a City Suite. I've just finished almost the first movement. We've had the second and third movement, oddly. We've got the first movement coming out, and it is absolutely brilliant. Really bombastic, fantastic piece of orchestral music to look forward to as well. What a treat. So if you're standing for me, folks, that's absolutely brilliant. If you could stand up nice and tall, with your back straight and your neck lovely and long. Make your knees nice and soft. Don't forget to stand with your feet, your shoulders width apart, and just swing your hips left and right, and find a point where you feel balanced and secure between your feet. And those of you who are sitting today, whether it's early in the morning, whether you're sat at work, whatever you're doing, if I could invite you to just sit up in your chair, straighten your back for me. Imagine there's a piece of string tied to the top of your head, just gently pulling up, making your neck lovely and long, and pulling you up to the top of the ceiling there. All right? And let's take a nice deep breath, everyone, and sigh. Wonderful. It's Friday, folks. Well done. Nice deep breath and sigh again. Hello to Jenny. Hello to everyone who's joined us in the last few minutes. Hi, Gareth. Lovely to see you. And another deep breath, everyone. And a bigger sigh. Splendid. And rolling your shoulders around. Thank you. And then rolling them back the other way. That's great. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, please, everyone. Take a deep breath and let your shoulders fall. Very, very good indeed, folks. Thank you. Just tilt your head over to one side. Lovely. To the middle and the other side. And to the middle and forwards. And up again. Well done. And just let your head roll around in those 3 movements, please, everyone. You know the drill. Splendid. Okay, now let's do a bit of gentle humming, and we will sing Happy Birthday one more time, because of course we have 2 birthday girls here today. Maureen, whose birthday was on Wednesday. We've already sung her a happy birthday, but she'll get an extra one. And Gina, whose birthday it was yesterday. So we'll start with a bit of a hum, and then we've got one more happy birthday to go. Here we go. Nice deep breath, and now and all. And an oh. a couple of ma-ma-mas. My turn. Ma-ma-ma. Thank you. Ya-ya-ya. Great. Me-me-me. And yaw-yaw-yaw. Splendid. And we will sing happy birthday to Maureen and to Gina, please, everyone. So there's your notes. And make sure it's not going to blast us out. Ready? 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maureen and Gina. Happy birthday to you. Marvellous. Well done. And many, many happy returns, ladies. I hope you really enjoyed your special day. So, everyone, our first song today, as promised, well, this one is just a little song, okay? This one is all about a little cat and a little dog, and we all love little cats and little dogs, don't we, everyone? Let's make a nice sound. There we go. Oh, look, I love my little cat, I do, but Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. Well, mean old Daddy. Let's sing this song together, shall we? And then we'll sing the updated version. Here's your accompaniment. It's a very sad tale, this, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I love my little cat, I do, with soft black silky hair. It comes with me each day to school and sits upon the chair. When teacher says, why do you bring that little cat of yours? I tell her that I bring my cat along with me because, and Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. I've got a little cat and I'm very fond of that, but I'd rather have a Bow Wow Wow. And again, Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. I've got a little cat and I'm very fond of that, but I'd rather have a Bow Wow Wow. Oh, poor girl. Sorry about the words, folks. Just realised in the middle I hadn't whooshed. You see, so why don't we do that one again? That same verse. It's a bit of a warm-up, this one. Okay. Here we go. I love my little cat, I do's. I love my little cat, I do, with soft black silky hair. It comes with me each day to school and sits upon the chair. When teacher says, why do you bring that little pet of yours? I tell her that I bring my cat along with me because, everyone, Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. I've got a little cat and I'm very fond of that, but I'd rather have a Bow Wow 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 Wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a Bow Wow. I've got a little cat, I'm rather fond of that, but I'd rather have a Bow Wow Wow. Really quite disappointed, if I'm honest, ladies and gentlemen. But as I say, it's an old song. We had to update it for 2021. So this is the 2021 version. And as the parent of a teenager who is increasingly obsessed with her phone, this is pretty much on the money, ladies and gents. So Daddy wouldn't buy me an iPhone. So let's practice the teenage. I hate my mobile phone, I do, with shattered glass front screen. I hide it when I go to school, make sure it's never seen. When my friends say, why don't you use that rubbish phone of yours? I tell them that I hate my phone and tell them it's because Daddy wouldn't buy me an iPhone. Daddy wouldn't buy me an iPhone. I've got an old device and it's really not that nice, and I'd rather have an iPhone 12. Daddy wouldn't buy me an iPhone. Daddy wouldn't buy me an iPhone. I've got an old device, and it's really not that nice, and I'd rather have an iPhone 12. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice. Very nice. Let's have a polite round of applause for that one. Beautiful. And very good. Thank you, ladies and gents. Make sure my daughter never sees this broadcast. Okay, ladies and gents, let's move on. Let's sing something completely different. Let's sing a little bit, if I can find it. There we go. Let's have Daisy Bell, something completely different and completely contrasting, everyone. So here we go. There is a flower within my heart, Daisy, Daisy, planted one day by a glancing dart, planted by Daisy Bell. Whether she loves me or loves me not, sometimes it's hard to tell. Yet I am longing to share the lot of beautiful Daisy Bell. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Let's do this next verse. We will go tandem as man and wife, Daisy, Daisy, pedaling away down the road of life, I and my Daisy Bell. When the road's dark we can both despise policemen and lamps as well. There are bright lights in the dazzling eyes of beautiful Daisy Bell. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Last verse, everybody. I will stand by you in weal or woe, Daisy, Daisy, you'll be the bell which I'll ring, you know, sweet little Daisy Bell. You'll take the lead in each trip we take, then if I don't do well, I will permit you to use the brake, my beautiful Daisy Bell. Everybody, Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Daisy, Daisy, come on everyone, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. There won't be a stylish marriage, 'cause I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Bravo. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a round of applause on the house. Marvellous. Marvellous, ladies and gentlemen. Encore, encore, oh. You're too kind, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed. Well, now, this brings us to today's new song. And this one, well, this is one of those songs I always knew, did ask the policeman. If you want to know, that's the only line I ever really knew. And I think for most of us, the same can be said. Now, there are 5 verses in the original. I've taken one of them out because it's really not in any way appropriate for 2021. So the 4 verses remaining, you'll see this song has very much its tongue firmly stuck in its cheek. And bear in mind that my brother-in-law is a policeman in the City of London Police Force, quite high up. And so, hi Russ, sorry about this one. This is a very cheeky song which pokes gentle fun with lots and lots of love at our erstwhile men and women in blue who do an amazing job keeping us all safe. Now, that being said, ladies and gents, if you want to grab the score, please, it's in the description. And we're going to learn the verse and chorus of this. We'll sing it all the way through. It is a very, very silly song. But then again, what would you expect from Fun Friday? How's everyone doing in the comments? People are saying... oh, yes, people, lots of talk about Kevin the teenager. Oh, yes, very much so. As Anna's already probably pointed out, our darling daughter, who's not quite 13, has got a head start on all of that. Yes, I'll leave it there. Okay, so the verse of this one goes like this, ladies and gentlemen. So the first line, the police force is a noble band that safely guard our streets. With me, a 1, 2, the police force is a noble band that safely guard our streets. Very nice. Their valor is unquestioned and they're noted for their feats. Sing with me, their valor. Their valor is unquestioned and they're noted for their feats. Let's go from the beginning. The police force, ready? And the police force is a noble band that safely guard our streets. Their valor is unquestioned and they're noted for their feats. Excellent. We then sing, if anything you wish to know, they'll tell you with a grin. Listen again. If anything you wish to know, they'll tell you with a grin. With me, 1, 2. If anything you wish to know, they'll tell you with a grin. And then, in fact, each one of them is a complete enquire within. Sing with me. In fact, each one of them is a complete enquire within. Excellent. Okay, so that is the verse. Now, the chorus, I think most of us are at least largely familiar, everyone, with this chorus. Nikki's saying, could you borrow his hat for next time? I think I'll have to see if Russell's got a hat that... He won't have one that fits, though. That's the thing. Russell's got a normal-sized head, and then mine, well, let's just say it's a good thing this is a widescreen camera. Okay, if you want to know the time, it goes. If you want to know the time, ask a policeman. With me, 1, 2, 3. If you want to know the time, ask a policeman. Then the proper Greenwich time, ask a policeman. With me, the proper Greenwich time, ask a policeman. Lovely. Then a little sequence. Every member of the force has a watch and chain, of course. 1, 2, 3. Every member of the force has a watch and chain, of course. Very good. And then to bring it all home, if you want to know the time, ask a policeman, everyone. If you want to know the time, ask a policeman. So let's sing the whole chorus, everyone. If you want to know the time, 1, 2, 3. If you want to know the time, ask a policeman. The proper Greenwich time, ask a policeman. Every member of the force has a watch and chain, of course. If you want to know the time, ask a policeman. And then we sing it again. So, ladies and gents, you've got everything you need in order to walk the beat with me. Okay, and so it'll be after 999, everyone, or 911, depending on which country you're in. Let's sing Ask a Policeman. Here we go. Nice law-abiding performance, please. Here we go. The police force is a noble band that safely guard our streets. Their valor is unquestioned and they're noted for their feats. If anything you wish to know, they'll tell you with a grin. In fact, each one of them is a complete enquire within. If you want to know the time, ask a policeman. The proper Greenwich time, ask a policeman. Every member of the force has a watch and chain, of course. If you want to know the time, ask a policeman. And again, if you want to know the time, ask a policeman. The proper Greenwich time, ask a policeman. Every member of the force has a watch and chain, of course. If you want to know the time, ask a policeman now. If you stay out late at night and pass through regions queer, thanks to those noble guardians of foes you have no fear. If drink you want and pubs are shut, go to the man in blue. Say you're thirsty and good-natured and he'll show you what to do. If you want to get a drink, ask a policeman. He'll manage it, I think, will a policeman. He'll produce the flowing pot if the pubs are shut or not. He could open all the lot, ask a policeman. And again, if you want to get a drink, ask a policeman. He'll manage it, I think, will a policeman. He'll produce the flowing pot if the pubs are shut or not. He could open all the lot, could a policeman. And if you're getting very stout, your friends say in a trice, consult a good physician and he'll give you this advice. Go in for running all you can, no matter when or how. And if you'd had a trainer, watch a bobby in a row. If you want to learn to run, ask a policeman. How to fly through 20 stun, ask a policeman. Watch a bobby in a fight, in a tick he's out of sight. For advice on rapid flight, ask a policeman. If you want to learn to run, ask a policeman. How to fly through 20 stone, ask a policeman. Watch a bobby in a fight, in a tick he's out of sight. For advice on rapid flight, ask a policeman. Now the last verse. Or if you're called away from home and leave your wife behind, you say, oh, would that I had a friend to guard the house could find, and keep my love in safety, but let your troubles cease. You'll find the longed-for keeper in a member of the police. If your wife should want a friend, ask a policeman. Who a watchful eye will lend, ask a policeman. Truth and honour you can trace, written on his manly face. When you're gone he'll mind your place, well, a policeman. And again, if your wife should want a friend, ask a policeman. Who a watchful eye will lend, ask a policeman. Truth and honour you can trace, written on his manly face. When you're gone he'll mind your place, ask a policeman. Very nice indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here then? Give yourselves a nice round of applause. Very nice. Thank you, Anne. Excellent. Very well sung. And to those of you making comments along the lines of what modern contemporary police might think if you go up and ask the time, well, I take no responsibility for any jail time and or baton strikes that occur for you going up and asking them to open all the pubs. But, you know, it's a fun song, and it will certainly get stuck in your head. So I hope you enjoyed it. And now we have just a couple more before we break for the weekend. So let's have a bit of Sister Susie. Hopefully you're warmed up enough now to cope with all of these S's and SH's. Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts I'll show you on Sister Susie shows. Let's see how we're doing today, folks. Here is Sister Susie. Here we go. Proper pub piano this. All right, well, a nice East End performance, I think. Here we go. Well, not quite. Yum, tum, yum, dum. Right, folks, get that mouth warmed up. Sister Susie's sewing. Here we go. And Sister Susie sewing in the kitchen on a singer. There's miles and miles of flannel on the floor and up the stairs. And Father says it's rotten, getting mixed up with the cotton and sitting on the needles that she leaves upon the chairs. And should you knock at our street door, Ma whispers, come inside. Then when you ask where Susie is, she says with loving pride, Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the saucy soft short shirts for soldiers. Sister Susie sews again. Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the saucy soft short shirts for soldiers. Sister Susie sews. Oh, marvellous. Now let's do this next verse. I forgot to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to tell you that our sister Susie's married, and when she isn't sewing shirts, she's sewing other things. Then little sister Molly says, "Oh, sister's bought a dolly. She's making all the clothes for it with pretty bows and strings." Says Susie, "Don't be silly," as she blushes and she sighs. Then mother smiles and whispers with a twinkle in her eyes. Everybody, Sister Susie's sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the saucy soft short shirts for soldiers. Sister Susie sews again. Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the saucy soft short shirts for soldiers. Sister Susie sews. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Have a round of applause. And some sheep. Have some sheep as well. Very, very nice indeed. Well, look, we've nearly arrived at the end of our Fun Friday, and it is just so great to be back in the Fun Friday saddle as, missed you last week, ladies and gents. Now, of course, next week, do bear in mind that it's the SIC Summer School, so a slightly reduced programme, but not by much. We'll have a Folk Monday. We're going to have a deep dive on Wednesday, which will be about Rachmaninoff and his Vespers. Now, if you're in SIC, do please tell people they're very welcome to come across and watch that. Likewise, if you enjoyed the deep dive on Mozart, please do share it with people. Let them know that they're back on, because I'm hoping we can get the views up for those videos as well. And then Fun Friday will be a sing-through of some of our favourites, including the Rattling Bog. It takes a week to work up to the Rattling Bog, okay? So we'll see if we can get through it without me repeating 15 verses. So the last thing for today, ladies and gentlemen, is My Old Man's a Dustman. And those of you who know me know I am from just a little bit outside the East End of London. I'm from Romford in Essex, and so my London accent's a little bit nasal, a little bit estuary, but you know, it's close enough, I think, for me to get away with leading this one. Now, those of you who are East Enders, and particularly to Terry, lots of love to all of you. We're going to sing this one together, and if you don't know this one, well, folks, it's a very, very silly song. It's got a couple of really terrible jokes in it, and so do enjoy. Here is My Old Man is a Dustman. Here we go. Now, here's a little story. To tell it is a must. About an unsung hero that moves away at dust. Some people make a fortune, others earn a mint. My old man don't earn much, in fact, he's flippin' skint. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big hobnail boots. He's got such a job to pull 'em up that he calls them daisy roots. Some folks give tips at Christmas and some of them forget. And when he picks their bins up, he spills some on the steps. Now one old man got nasty and two council wrote. Next time my old man went round there, he punched him up the throat. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say. What do you say?
I found a police dog in my dustbin.
How'd you know it's a police dog?
Well, he had a policeman with him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Though my old man's a dustman, he's got a heart of gold. He got married recently, though he's 86 years old. We said, here, hang on, Dad, you're getting past your prime. He said, when you get to my age, son, it helps to pass the time. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears God blimey trousers, and he lives in a council flat. I say.
What do you say now?
My dustbin's full of lilies.
Well, throw them away then.
I can't. Lily's wearing them. Now, one day in a hurry, he missed a lady's bin. He hadn't gone but a few yards when she chased after him. What game do you think you're playing? She cried right from the heart. You've missed me, am I too late? Now, love, jump up on the cart. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears God blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say.
Not you again.
My dustbin's absolutely full of toadstools.
How do you know it's full?
Because there's not much room inside. He found a tiger's head one day nailed to a piece of wood. The tiger looked quite miserable, but I suppose it should. Just then from out a window a voice began to wail. He said, boy, where's me tiger's head? 4 foot from its tail. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears God blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. Next time you see a dustman looking all pale and sad, don't kick him in the dustbin, it might be my old dad. Oi!
A round of applause, please. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time, for your patience, and for your wonderful, wonderful singing. It's been a great Fun Friday, and thank you ever so much for coming along just that extra hour earlier so I could get off to my appointment later on. It's so much fun singing these songs with you, and I do hope, of course, that you've enjoyed it. Now, look, we will see you very, very soon. Sunday morning, Sacred Sing. Please make sure you come along, particularly if you're involved in our Sing and Send project, because, well, you're going to hear yourself sing that lovely Contique genre scene, and please make sure you come along. Tell everyone about it. It sounds really, really good. So looking forward to seeing you then. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you've been watching on Catch Up, thank you very much indeed. Don't forget the like button and the subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Do consider leaving a comment, and otherwise, everyone, have a great Friday. All the best, folks. Cheers. See you soon. Bye-bye.